Alright, let's take a look at Tony Ferguson's custom moveset in UFC Undisputed Forever. So one of the cornerstones of Tony Ferguson's striking is his unorthodox kicking game. It's not necessarily powerful, it's not necessarily doing heaps of damage, but there's a lot of tools in the toolbox, especially when you're talking about kicks to the body. So what I've done is given him these Muay Thai teeps, this karate front kick to the body, and then this sprinting kick to the body. And next up, we'll be talking about Tony Ferguson's jab. Now, I was pretty reluctant to give this to him because this jab is actually pulled from Georges St-Pierre, who's a lot more of a orthodox striker compared to Tony Ferguson. But as I rewatched his fights, I'm like, wow, Tony actually had a really good jab, a really heavy jab that did a lot of damage in the Pettis fight especially. So I just assigned it to both orthodox and southpaw. Tony also likes to throw these rear straights. They have a lot of extension and they're quite powerful, and I thought Nate Diaz's and Nick Diaz's whip straight would be best for this. And it's going to be level 2 in orthodox because Tony has a knockout with it. Alright, and moving on, I've given him a lead undercut in orthodox only. He does throw it in southpaw as well, but the lead hook is part of Tony Ferguson's game, so I left it as a lead hook in southpaw. As you can see, it chains really nicely into that whip straight. Alright, and now it's time for the iconic Tony Ferguson elbows. We've got that spinning elbow, of course. Unfortunately, the animation looks a bit more like John Jones's spinning elbow rather than Tony's, but I've given him spinning back fists as well to sort of make up for that. Now, the spinning elbow is only available in orthodox because in southpaw we have a long uppercut. I don't think there's any surprise why I gave him this. He throws an uppercut like this in basically every fight. I've also added these lunging hooks to the body to Tony Ferguson's moveset. Again, not super powerful, so they'll just be level 1, but they're there anyway. I think Tony Ferguson's moveset is best described as maximalist. There isn't anything that really does heaps of damage, but there's just so many tools for you to use. Another one of those being the step-in elbow. I had to include this as well, it's iconic. This step-in elbow is going to be in orthodox and southpaw. And of course, just like every fighter on the roster, he's also got that cage elbow. He's also got a dodge knee to the body that you can use in close quarters. This is level 2. On the ground, he can use butterfly guard and rubber guard, both of which can be used to set up triangle chokes. He's also got this Imanari roll kind of thing. Now, in terms of Tony Ferguson's iconic D'Arce choke, it's not available in the sprawl position, so instead we've given him an anaconda, which is pretty similar. However, there is a D'Arce choke available in top half guard rocked, so when you rock your opponent with ground and pound, you can get it. So yeah, we've given him that D'Arce in top half guard and then the anaconda in sprawl, both level 3. If you want early access to this moveset, make sure to join the Dream Online Hub, which is the official online league for UFC Undisputed Forever. People who compete in the league are also able to offer suggestions for movesets and stats as well. The link to the Dream Online Hub is in the description.